Welcome friends. In this video we are going to discuss about Python numbers. Okay, so what is Python numbers? Number means here comes out integer, float and complex number. Python supports in three types of format which will be used in mathematical calculation or any problem we are going to solve through Python through this number formats. First is integer, second is float, third is complex number. So let's see what is includes and or different types what are generally we get from that numbers. There are three numeric types of Python. Okay, already I have told you that's the one is integer, second is a float, third is the complex. So integer is the these three formats are general follows the rule of numbers means number types. The variables of numeric types are also created when you assign a value to them. Fine. So int, float, complex, these are the different and three types of format which will be applied and generally in solving a mathematical problem. So let's see how. These are the examples. So if you assign a numerical whole numbers, that is called a general whole numbers, natural numbers belongs to x equal to 1 and that is called a int. Then float means here comes out at 2.8, that is fractional number. Okay, fractional number that comes out a float. Complex number means there is also called as the imaginary number. So there is a real part and imaginary part. Here one is the generally 1j called as a complex number, and here we are using complex as a function also we are using to find out which one the complex or not. First integer. So first we discuss all about int, float and complex, then go for the practical. Int means that is follows to the integers. Generally it is belongs to the numerical part, means number format. So here you see the data x equal to 1, y equal to this, z equal to negative number, which is also is a numerical part. But one thing you have to see or here that if you define any, if you assign any value, the type is returned by x, y and z is defined by the data which you are going to be assigned. Okay, x, y, z is defined by the data you are going to assign. Here x equal to 1 means is integer, y is a long integer. Okay, if you learn the C++, there is a long int is there, long int is also there, but in Python there is not elaborate so many things, means they are not exaggerated that is int means int, there is no long int, long int. If your data is not a fractional part and it is a whole and a numerical part, that is belongs to the integer, and if it is a positive and negative numbers also belongs to integer, means that is a natural numbers and whole numbers are general positive negative values. Okay, then float. Okay, when you go for the floating point number, this is called, this is also positive negative numbers are coming out and it is a decimal places are present, means is a fractional part is present. If you any data you are going to be used, if they has a fractional part, then it is called a float. Okay, here x equal to 1.10, y equal to 1.0, z equal to minus 35.59. These are the generally follow the rules of float type. So what is the going to be type? How could you know this is a float? If you follow the print type x, then it is show you that is the x is the float type. Fine. Then complex numbers. The complex numbers comes out, there is a j which is generally written is a imaginary part. Okay, imaginary part for the j, 5 and 3 here the real parts though. So 3 plus 5j means if you go for the printing complex numbers type x, y and z, it will returns you the complex part of the data. Okay, what is the type of data? A variable which are going to be used. This is a complex number type, and it is also come in negative and positive way. And here 5j minus 5j is also belongs to the complex number if you add it to the j. Fine. So now go for the practical work. So first we close this ppt and open the VS code. Fine. So here Python number, Python underscore number dot py. Fine. So first of all we have to use integer. Okay, first of all we have to use here integer. X equal to 1 2 3 4 5. When you going to print type, okay, print type, that is x, it will returns you x is the integer type. X is the integer type. And another way, y equal to, there is a data, print type y. Okay, this is also comes returns the what type is the type. See, that is also integer. This is also follow the, if you go for the C++, there is also long int is there, but in Python that is only and simple counted as a int. Okay, then another way, y or z equal to, here we have to retain, okay, in minus form. Okay, in minus form, then print, then type, there is a z. What is going to be written here? Oh, sorry, here not is going to, here O is not defined, here z is defined, that's why. That is also returned to the int. That is also here returned to the int type. Fine. So x, y and z, which are general, belongs to the int type. Then next, here first is cover the integer type. So I am here define the inside a comment section int type. Fine. Then next comes out a float type. Then here also we use as a x equal to 12.34, then print type x. Float. Okay, there is a type is called a float. Then also y equal to minus 12.5, print type x, sorry, y, that is also float. Then another z equal to point, print type z. Fine, here is going to be written float. Okay, so this is the way. Here no, here the word we are generally using, the keyword is generally using double, which are not included in Python number system. If there is a fractional part, it's a positive or negative, that is not belongs to, that is not directly going to be show you as a float and double. There is no differentiation is here. Here only given declare as a float. Okay, so this is the simple way int and float declaration. Then there is another number part, that is called a complex type. How you can declare complex type? X equal to 2 plus 3j, then print type j or x. Fine. Then here see what is the type, complex number, and it is going to be written complex part. Y equal to minus 3j, then print, then type, then y. There is also complex part. Then z equal to minus 12j, print type z. That is a complex part. Okay, here three portions or three type we are going to be written: x, y and z. X is generally belongs to the type of x, y is generally belongs to the type of y, z is generally belongs to the type of z. X, y and z. X is 2 plus 3j, y equal to 3 minus 3j minus 12j, and otherwise if you want to declare as a positive also, that is also going to be written is a complex number. So here is a negative and positive. In every type we are going to return complex number. Okay, this is the three type: integer, float and complex. You remember all the points? Okay, it's a very important. Here no long int, no double, and there no different types where generally more types are not here. Declaration is here. Here boolean type is also present, which upcoming time we also deeply discuss about how boolean is also used. And here complex number, you are see how complex number here I am using. Fine. So that's it. If you have any doubt, go through the comment box and write down here, write down there. If there is any issue, I go through it. And if there is going to be making a video, I also make the video on that particular program. Fine. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow the channel. Thank you.